Hi everybody, I'm here and I'm gonna wait till it says that somebody has logged on. Sorry, I'm fixing my shirt. Probably should have looked down at my chest before I turned on. So I'll wait till it says that somebody's here, which is always like this long, awkward moment. So I'm just like, Okay, well, I'll just start talking. Hi, Jenny. Okay. Hey, okay. So somebody can see me. It's good to see you guys. I have this whole little list right here that I want to talk to you about. I think it's Connie and maybe Jen that will occasionally say that I'm like squirrel, and then I go on little tangents. So, hey, Michelle. Hi, Sarah. I wrote everything down that I want to talk about, so I don't forget anything. I'm having a good day, Sarah. So, first of all, I have discovered the answer to the mystery of the bishop's queen numbering problem. Hold on a second. Somebody's trying to message me. There we go. I had to do some sleuthing, actually. All right. Hold on a second. Hey, Susan. All right. So, this is what happened with bishop's queen. I know it was a very confusing thing, and but it's fixed now, at least on like Amazon side, and it will be fixed on your like the product page. I don't know. They say like 2 to 72 hours, so who knows? Okay, but this is what happened. I had the novellas Gambled and Chased put into hey Shelly, hi Margaret, sorry, see, it's like squirrel. I had Gambled and Chased put into paperback together. A month ago, I don't know exactly when it happened. Amazon, who owns Kindle Direct Publishing, which is like your Kindle ebook stuff, and CreateSpace, which is their like print on demand option. It's how I do like a majority of my print books. They merged under like one house. So instead of going to like two different interfaces, I had to like they combined it, which in theory is probably a good thing, I guess. I don't know. But what that did was it changed a lot of my numbering things. So like Gambled and Chased were considered one book in CreateSpace, whereas on Amazon Kindle, they were two separate books. So what I did to appease everybody was make Gambled and Chased into one book. So they pulled what would have been like book 5 out of the series order page. Because like each book has each series has its own page. So they took it out of, they being KDP, matched up their series page with CreateSpace. Do you guys want to know this? It's probably a little boring. I'm getting in the weeds here, but I want to explain what happened. Because it like rolls to something else. Okay, so when all of that happened, Gambled and Chased became books 4 and 5 in slot 4. So like if you get Gambled right now on KDP, you will get Gambled and Chased, like in one book. Now Chased is out there floating by itself, like it's some standalone novella. It's not like hooked to anything anymore. It's all just one little thing. So I guess it's what happens when companies merge. A long time ago, CreateSpace was not an Amazon company. I guess they bought CreateSpace several years ago. Then it became an Amazon company, and now it's kind of all under the same roof. Okay, so now that I've explained why, okay, so no, that starts, so that change in books number 4 and 5 moved all the other books up on the series page. So every book on KDP side and CreateSpace's side had to be either correctly numbered to match paperback books, or yeah, that's what happened. And so I have known about like a couple small things that didn't work well. Like when CreateSpace transitioned underneath the KDP hat or whatever, the hardcover novels turned into dresses. Like it only started in the UK first, and I only noticed it because I was checking my, I had to check an ad thing that I was doing in the UK, and I was like, why does it say that I'm selling fashion? Like, what's going on here? Like, my keywords are not right. And then, so I clicked over, and we finally figured out that it was in the UK. It was Bishop's Queen hardcover. It's like this, like, kind of cutesy, like, little 1950s dress. It's yellow. There's multiple patterns. So, somewhere along the line, that when they took care of it in the UK, it like bled over to the US. So if you go, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I've raised this as a concern a few times, but if you go to, I think either .com or .co.uk, how do people in UK say that? .co.uk? Anyway, oh, do you like my glitter shirt? My kids picked it out for me today. Do you like it? So, side note, ready? Squirrel! I'm Marie Kondoing the heck out of my house, and things are going in piles, and this shirt was pulled out of a pile. And now I've been wearing a sequin shirt all day. Actually, 2 people asked me what the special occasion was. I'm like, nothing. I'll let my kids get me dressed this morning. Okay, so, so Bishop's Queen hardcover, I think in the US, possibly still the UK, is this like yellow dress. And if you click on it, you can order multiple different color dresses of the same style. Who knew? Luckily, it's not like the ebook. Because I gotta tell you, not that he will buy my hardcover books, and it doesn't make me interested to get more hardcover books because I make less, like I earn less royalties on, like percentage-wise, on hardcovers than I do on like paperback books. So if they want to make them into dresses, by all means, let's just, okay, so they're dresses. If you guys really do want hardcover books, let me know, and I'll ask again for them to get rid of the dresses. Okay, so I'm saying all that because of the change with Bishop's Queen and Gambled and Chased since I was in there, and it's just like this huge little headache that you guys stumbled upon for me. And I stopped looking at my boobs. I'm going to have Gambled and Chased free this weekend. Marian, are you making jokes? I see you. Okay, so Gambled and Chase is going to be free this weekend. I will probably put in a newsletter. This isn't like a planned thing. There's no like BookBub, Fussy Librarian, Booksy, Feather, whatever email that's going out. So this is just like you to tell your buds, you to grab it if you haven't grabbed it before, and I'll post on my author page, and I'll boost it, and I'll probably drop a newsletter. Yeah, I'll do that so that people know. But yeah, so grab it for a few days to just grab it. Grab it if you don't have it. Okay. Speaking of new ebooks, it only took me several years to pull this off. The Only series is now in one ebook. Blah. I had it in paperback. I have it in audio. I can't tell you why it has been in ebook, other than it's just been on my to-do list for years, and now it's like it's done. I uploaded it. I was uploading it before I got on the grabbed my phone. So there you go. So if you haven't read it, And I think you guys probably mostly have. But if you haven't, you can get it there. And let's see. Okay, so we solved the mystery of Bishop's book, which gave us all free books this weekend with Gambled and Chased. You know that, Only for Love. If you don't know this, the audiobook went up for, okay, that's what it's called. The Only series is all in, one big package. Only for Love, right? Cute, huh? Do you like that? All right, then. Okay, so I call it Only for Love. And I'm probably going to get all kinds of, grief on it because the cover is basically the same as Only for Him, except for now it says Only for Love. But I don't want people to think it's an entirely different book. It's the same book. It's just all 4 books in one little thing, right? Okay. All right. But you can get the audiobook for 1 credit. See? There we go. Man, Marion, you are on fire with the fun words today, right? Package, hard. Do you guys remember when I said balls up in the air? That made a lot of fun, Facebook Live, and look, I just did it again. Okay. Working on my list, right? That's basically it. There's just one thing that I want to kind of touch on. So I sent an email out to folks that don't open my newsletter very often, they subscribe, but they don't. I'm getting distracted by the words that you're saying. Okay, so I sent an email out to the folks that don't open all my emails all the time. And it was a decently large number. And so I just expected a decently large number of people to unsubscribe. And basically I said, if you don't want to be on my newsletter list, cool. Don't be on my newsletter list. I hate email. I have panic attacks over email. Not even kidding. I don't like it's just a thing. If you know me, you know that I don't ever have my phone on me. I don't like email. Something happened very specifically and I just don't do it anymore. So anyway, but I sent out an email to folks saying, if you don't want to subscribe, that's cool. I get it. But if you want to just specify what you want to hear in the emails, let me know. A lot of people said they wanted to know more about me. And I brought this to a couple author, my little trust circle, my mindset people. I was what does that mean? So, I think that I need to ask you, what does that mean? Occasionally I show you things on Instagram of weirdo food. I make odd things for my kids to eat. Odd being cutesy. The other day I don't know, I made scrambled eggs and bacon into a face. I like to do faces. Emojis. I make emoji food. But if there's something that you want to know, I've been trying to make videos of answers for things that I've had asked to me, the sugar thing, right? With the sugar in the hair, and then Sweet Girl and Garrison's Creed. But nobody's ever said, tell us more about you. Or if they had, it went just right over my head. But when you're looking at a Survey Monkey and the line after line after line says I'm not that person that can talk about myself very well. I can talk about other people all day long. I can talk about my kids all day long. I can ramble, forever, right? But me, it's kind of and it hasn't always been that way. I should, what I should do is sometime go into, kind of the last, why things kind of changed about sharing and things. I don't know. Now I'm starting to ramble because I haven't thought about what I want to say. But let me know. Put it in the comments. Put it on the video somewhere. Don't email me. Because I will get to it. I will get to it. But I'm slow on the emails. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Also, Anna and I are announcing our non-sexual platonic partnership Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm just playing. I don't actually know what she was talking about, but I'm totally gung-ho to join any lifelong partnerships with you, babe. Mama Bear and I are doing a project. I've been saying this for years, but you can even ask Anna. The other day, I sent her a picture that says that I'm starting to do stuff. Anna, feel free to comment and say that is the case. Don't say what we're doing. And it's not like anything you guys will expect. Like, maybe you could guess, but even if you guessed, you still wouldn't have any idea. Because we're tricky like that. Okay. What else can I say? That's it. Okay, you want to know something about me? What I've done all week long and have failed, and I hate failing. Does anybody know what... Dude, I'm going to be like so old right this second. TikTok is? TikTok? Is that what it's called? Does anybody know? Oh God, that's probably not at all what it's called. Okay, moving on. It's like a social media thing, a video thing. But do you know what the staircase shuffle is? Let me tell you, it is ugly and it is bad when I try to do it. But I have a bunch of little people that think that I should do it, and like, I apparently live to make a jackass out of myself. And it is so fun. I'm so bad. I'm the most uncoordinated person in the entire world. Okay? I tried to explain to, I don't know what to call him, my guy, what it's like, because I won't like do it in front of anybody that's over the age of, I don't know, like 8. And I was like, it's like, do you remember doing like the Running Man when you were in 3rd grade, 2nd grade, like 25, 30 years ago? I was like, it's like that, but you do this thing with your arms like this, and like your legs go out straight and kind of kick your butt. And he's just like, is this how you're spending your day while I'm at work? And the truth is, yes it is. Yes it is. I haven't felt very good today, but I am going to get some more practice in, because I am going to be able to do this by the weekend. Hi, Carrie. I can't Macarena, whatever it is. I can't do that. So why anybody thinks I can basically do like the moonwalk sideways up a staircase, I have no idea. But it's a goal. It's a goal. All right. I guess that's it. All right. If you have anything you want me to like answer now, but I think it's, I'm gonna drop some big bombs here. Ebook for Only for Love, big sale, and it's not a sale; it's freebie, all weekend long. Miriam, do you want to do a Macarena class for the group? Oh. Okay. All right, anything else? Let's see, I'm going to scroll through the comments real quick. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Jenny. All right, Tammy, your daughter knows what that app is? All right, and Carrie, it's TikTok. Okay, TikTok. See? I will tell you this. Not that I was at all looking, but there are super duper crazy amounts of hot military dudes doing like insane pull-ups on TikTok. I'm like, oh, just yep, looks good. Looks. I don't know why he's putting it on a video. It's not that interesting. You're right. He's just dangling. All right, hold on. Scrolling. All right, I think that's it then. Okay. That's all I see. Let's scroll back down, make sure nothing popped up. I'm not going to do push-ups, but if you want to go to TikTok, there are push-ups. Just saying. See, I never even laughed at the word dangling, and now I'm looking at it like, see that? See what's going on here. Okay, let's see. Any other? Yes, I have other Audible updates. Thank you, Nicole. I have listened to the first part of The Savior, and it rocks. It's amazing. And it's not just Jeffrey. Jeff partnered up. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. So, yes, I skipped from Delta to do The Savior. Sorry. But I'm catching back up on... Oh, and anybody wants to know about the audio romance package program? The Titan box set. So the first books in the Titan series is in Audible as like 1 credit. You can get it for 1 credit right now, but it's also in the romance package. So is Only for Love. So are all my books in the romance package. So if that's your thing, you're doing listens instead of credits, there you go. Yeah, but The Savior, you should be able to get your hands on it, I would guess, next month. I think. Okay, let me see what else. Can I do a quick summary, Jessica? Yes, Gambled and Chase will be free this weekend. And the only series is in an ebook now as 1 book. And it's called Only for Love. Look, I've been talking for God knows how long, and I just summed everything up in less than 30 seconds. All right. All right. Let's see. What else? Thirsty, dangling. Still waiting for Delta. I know, Nicole. I'm sorry. If you hadn't heard before, let me just update you kind of the reason why I paused in audio. Last year, 2 years ago, there was a lot of change in the audio market. A lot. And audiobooks are one of the few things that we don't have a ton of control over. We being as indies. I'm an indie publisher. And so I stepped away. Like, I took the entire year and a half off, and I just watched the market. I watched what other retailers were doing. I watched what startups were trying to do, and like closed group beta program, like testing. I just watched to see what would be the best way to get my books to everybody in a way that, I mean, we can't control pricing right now, but, you know, like one day they're like, Whisper Sync $3, one day Whisper Sync $12. You know, anyway, so I took some time to just watch and wait. So when I started back in audio, I basically had to get back in queue, which is totally fine because my narrator is, like, I know a lot of people love, like, celebrity narrators. Dude, Jeffrey Kafer is the shit. He's just amazing. But I wanted to take my time. I wanted to save the same narrator. I wanted to finish the Titan series. That was really important to me. And then the next option was we were on schedule to start Delta back up in January after Christmas, and I love The Savior. Like, I know it doesn't have as much military blowing up stuff as some of my previous books. I think Chance's book will have a lot more of that. But I, like, really write from the heart. And that couple, like, Like, Cash and Nick will always be my favorite couple, but that couple, like, emotionally gutted me. And I love them. And so I just needed to bring it to audio. Like, needed to. It went through so many revisions to get the story right in The Savior. Like, from time frame to, like, who lives, who dies, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I kept going back to the same story, and I just had to tell it. So that's just the way that one went. But yeah, so I cut in line. I cut myself in line. I put The Savior ahead. So we're going to go back to the remaining Delta books. And Jeff knows. He's just working on it. So, okay, let's see. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Okay. Well, the only other question that is there is, who doesn't want a romance package? And I can't answer that for you. It's a question every lady needs to answer herself. Or gentleman. Every person. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Last minute questions. There's like a delay. I know there's a delay. Because like I'll say something ridiculous and then like a minute later there'll be laughter things when I'm sitting here almost picking my nose. Obviously not. That's whatever. I talk like I'm a 4-year-old sometimes. So I'll just see if anything comes through. Doo-doo-doo. You're welcome, Nicole. All right. Well, in truth be told, okay, Sanibel. There we go. There are some tight ladies going to Sanibel. And I swear to you, like, I know I keep saying, like, I want to be there, but, like, there's just one other person's schedule that I'm, like, forcing an adjustment on. And as soon as that happens, I'm there. Because, like, Tybee Island feels like it was just, like, last summer, kind of. At least for me it does. And, gosh, that was so much fun. So if we can do that again, but in Sanibel, as soon as I, force a situation so that it works out wonderfully for me, then I will be able to tell you that I'm going to Sanibel. And, like, I want to bring the crew, man. Like I did last time. I don't know if you guys remember. Like, I rolled up with my family. I had my kids, my sister, my parents. But now, there's more people in my family. So, we will, we'll show up in force. Okay. All right. Let's see. She is a sweetie. She is so sweet. And she does amazing work. She does. Okay. All right. Anna, they adore you. You know who Little Man still quotes? Laura Parr. I was telling her this the other day. Whenever he wants something, he knows that he probably won't get it. He looks at me. He puts on his best Laura Parr and he goes, "Mama, you're so beautiful. Mama, you're so pretty. You're so sweet. You're the best mama in the whole wide world. Mama, I love you." Can I use my iPad? Dude. Like, it's the same. It's not even like a question, like he picked it up from somebody, like some other kid that was doing it, he says it in the same way that Laura said it. Like, you know how, like, her little accent, sassiness, whatever, like, take that out of the little 4-year-old boy, and he's all like, Mama, you're so beautiful. You're so pretty today. Mama, can I just so sweet. Can I have a candy bar? No. When have you ever had a candy bar? I'm like that mom that never lets you have a candy bar. Really. So, it's like, oh, okay. But you're still looking beautiful. Laura Parr. She's not even on here right now. I don't think. But yep, she did. She like coached him. Like, repeat after me. And he's never stopped. Okay. Ooh, good question. Is my sister Mia from Winter's Heat? Well, yes and no, because it would be totally weird to write a romance novel about my sister, right? But my sister is a military therapist. She does God's work, I swear to you. She deals with soldiers who have brain injuries. She deals with military, I say soldiers, whatever. Like she's like, majority of her time is spent with soldiers, but she deals with anybody in the military who has brain trauma, brain injuries, or just needs like a therapist, because when they come back here and after they're physically mended, like the boo-boos have healed, the scabs are gone, the stitches are out, the prosthetics are on, they have people like my sister in the Intrepid Center, and oh man, they do some amazing stuff. Amazing. But also she's a great, humongous resource, because whenever, like, when I'm writing things like, is it Heart Attack, the opening scene when they're out riding an RPG and the car flips? You better believe she was all like, edit this. And then she had a lot of influence on Sweet One. A ton to say about Sweet One. And it was all really helpful. As a matter of fact, she made me a binder that like one of those big military binders, just like this big. It's like a 6-inch binder, all about head trauma and brain trauma. So, oh, Pauline, that's amazing. Very cool. All right. Let's see. You know what? I have this like odd pain right here, which means in like a day or two, I'm going to get a migraine. So if I fall off the face of the earth again, that's why. Okay. You want to know a fun fact about Sugar? When I was trying to figure out what her real name was, I was talking to my crit partners, and I wanted to like give them the gift, like the biggest gift I could, considering I was like, I had nothing to give, like I wanted to like thank them for everything. And when I went to name Sugar, I decided to take some of their names and make them her name. And I came up with Sharon Salisbury. That's not Sugar at all. And they were all like, thank you so much. And like awkward pause. And they're like, but no, don't do that to her. Like, we appreciate that you're naming her after us because of whatever XYZ, but like, please don't. Like, you'll ruin Sugar. And so I changed her back to, I think, the name I originally had. But, because, I'll tell you, it was Sharon Kay and J.B. Salisbury. And they had, like, such huge influence on those books when we were first starting. So, fun fact about Sugar's name. Okay. All right. Now I'm for real getting off because I'm pretty sure I have to pick kids up from school now. So, adios. Bye. Have a good day. Watch for the freebie, and if I don't talk to you before then, hey Michelle. Hey Linda. I'm getting off now to go pick up kids, and I'm pretty sure I have to take some migraine medicine because my head is starting to like pound right here. So, all right.